What is up, YouTube? This is Ender from War and Glory bringing you our latest recap. This is our Week 7 CWL invite matchup with Reddit Omega. You can see here we did get the victory. 113 to 113 came down to percentage. We had him beat by just about 1%. Very close. Probably a little bit closer than we needed it to be. A little bit of an uncharacteristic war for us at Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 11. Not the best showing, but did have enough to get the job done. Nines cleared nines with 5 scouts, so not as many scouts as we normally get, but our Town Hall 10s just crushed it. 5 different players for War and Glory had 10v10s, and we cleared the 11s pretty dang quickly. So huge war there. Town Hall 11s, we did go 8 out of 10 on dips. We get a little spoiled without any dip fails most of the time. But Town Hall 10s came through and matched Reddit Omega, both clans, with 5 10v10s and 2 dip fails. So we did win on percentage. We will be highlighting the Town Hall 10s today. Did have a little Town Hall 9 recap or shout out during the week. And gotta give credit where it's due for the weekend recap, and that is all at Town Hall 10. So we will start with Golden Armada here, going in on their 14. Gonna be running a lalo attack. Gets crazy good value here with that kill squad. Does have the golem out in front of the queen to tank. Wants to get that queen inside, hopefully take down that Inferno, 2 Archer Towers, a Wizard Tower, and an Expo. Barb King takes down a Tesla, has that Loon at 7:30 to take down a Tesla, and that Golem is out in front tanking for that queen. Brings another couple Loons in at 5 o'clock to take down a Tesla as well. So really making every troop count here, especially with that open. CC is on the far end of the base, so not a worry about luring out that either Lalo or Hound Wizard CC. So we'll start that Lalo at about 4:30, going counterclockwise pretty quick with all the Loons. Couple hastes and a Rage into that first Inferno. That Rage is going to cover the enemy Queen 2, has 2 skeleton spells for that, and going to drop another Rage heading into those last couple air defenses. Has that Loon where that left Inferno was, covering that Wizard Tower, and just absolutely crushes this base. So really nice attack here by Golden Armada. So again, Town Hall 10s really just killed it. Not many scouts to work with. Did make sure the 10s hit every Town Hall 10, so we weren't having to dip fresh at all. So to still come away with 5 Town Hall 10 triples is pretty clutch. Also, while we are showing these replays, I do want to give a shout out to Jimmy, one of our Town Hall 10s. I think he defended 8 attacks, at least 7 of those were 10v10 before finally getting tripled. And obviously Reddit Omega did come away with 5 10v10 triples, so him soaking up that many of their Town Hall 10 attacks might have just saved the day for us there. So nice defense over there for Jimmy. We are watching Baker here on 16. He's going to be coming in with a Queen Walk bitch attack. Had a couple of these this war. Not going to talk extensively about what we're looking for in bases when we're running this attack, because it's working pretty well and not seeing many other clans run this attack. Baker is going to cut it slightly close here at the end, but does have that Queen Walk going from 12 to 3, 2 Golems out in front of that bitch, 4 Wizards from 9 to 6. Very nice for a bitch here, where 2 jumps will reach that backside Inferno, so that King can jump right in and take the Inferno down. Always nice to see a bitch base where 2 jumps takes you into that backside Inferno. As long as that King is able to make it there, you know you have a good chance at the triple. Bitch does die out a little bit there in the core Still does have a golem tanking. A couple bowlers are picking up some trash buildings in the north side of the space. Does still have that queen going strong with the healers. Ability is not popped yet. Does have that enemy hound CC to take care of. We will fast forward through this. It's a little slow to finish with the triple here, but that hound is slowly working away on those bowlers. Fortunately, the bowlers are taking care of that DE storage that was left up top. As this queen makes her way south, by the time the hound does get to her, there is not any defense on the queen, so no worries there with the queen going down. Unfortunately, that air defense was targeting the healers, but the queen is going to have just enough to get the job done here. Great attack for Baker there. And we will have one more of those queen walk bitches here to show, but not quite yet. We will hop into Akhira here on their 18. Running a Lalo. So great open on this base by Eric. Really, our Town Hall 10s put the pressure on Reddit Omega early in war and kept it going. Again, Reddit Omega, I think it was 3 of their last 4 Town Hall 10 attacks were triples, something like that, pretty crazy. So made it very close at the end. We also had a dip fail at the end. So the last hour or two, we thought we had the war pretty easily locked up, made it very, very close, just squeaking by on percentage, but happy to do that. Akhira gonna sacrifice his heroes over at about 8 o'clock. Wanting that queen to get in, didn't quite break that T-junction, but the Barb King will break open that wall close to the Inferno, so going to pop the queen ability early while that CC comes out, and we'll take that Inferno down, so still very good value for the Suicide Heroes. And going to Lalo the rest of the base, again coming in pretty quick, has 4 hastes, 2 rage, a heal, and then the 2 skeleton spells for that queen that is up there in the core. Pretty easy to take that queen down with the skeleton spells and the rage. Not much splash near her, and plenty of room, not having to worry about her hopping in between compartments. Very good haste in the core of this base, or very good heal. Does have a couple hastes to take these loons through. Hopefully to reach that back end Inferno or back end air defense quickly. Does get that down. Enemy Hound does pop, but Akhira has plenty of loons to take care of this base and pups to take care of those enemy pups, minions around the base. Is swagging the haste there, does not need it. So huge attack for Akhira here. Kind of been on fire lately. We will fast forward through that cleanup and get on to the next one. And this will be Stitch going in on 19. And if I remember correctly, this is just a massacre. Has the baby dragon at 9 o'clock. Couple wizards at 6 o'clock. Taking care of some trash. Does have the golem, so looks like that's going to be tanking for his heroes. So does get that golem out in front of that archer queen. Has a nice wide funnel set for those heroes. Looking to get a couple Teslas, 3 archer towers, and a wizard tower. Does drop a nice loon in at 9 o'clock to get that mortar down. Gonna help with his loon pathing later, if I'm not mistaken. And also a loon for mortar drop, when you can do it, is never a bad option. So we'll start that Lalo at the north end of the space. With the way those sweepers are set up here in the core, really just going to want to bring those loons straight down, hasting them in quickly to those Infernos. Then we'll have a rage over both Infernos to take those down very quickly. and does have a late hound coming in at 3 o'clock that is going to head to that last air defense in the south. A really nice execution. That late hound really did it. Plenty of loons to take out these last couple defenses. Looks like he will pop that enemy CC hound too. But just like Akhira, has troops all over the base to clean this up relatively quickly. So we will fast forward through that. We'll give a shout out to Stitch. He is sitting near the top of 10v10 attackers for CWL invite this season. So getting the job done on the weekends when it matters. And last but not least, we have Albert going in on Fergal. This is our other Queen Walk bitch attack. So similar to Baker, has the 4 healers for the Queen, 2 golems, does get the nice bowler bounces for the mortars to start off the attack. Going to Queen Walk from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and bringing that bitch straight through the base at 1:30. Again, you'll see double jump will reach that backside inferno, so just going to get huge value from these 2 jumps. Does have the 4 witches going from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We'll get that poison down early on that enemy loon. Going to get the enemy archer queen in there as well. Not having to pop his archer queen ability yet, so pretty nice to be able to save that. And again, King gets into that inferno compartment, and it's pretty much game over at this point. Nice skeleton drop at 9 o'clock to keep that witch alive up there. And really, there's a Tesla and a cannon left. With this queen ability and healers still going strong on her, a couple bowlers, witches, skeletons all over the place. This is going to be an easy triple for Albert. So, huge war again for War and Glory. Nice to head into the back end of the season at a 5-3 record. Have a couple of big wars coming up. I think it's Emphatic Elite, WHF, and the Swarm to close out the season. So looking to end strong. Do have a nice win streak going here. So we will keep that up. Do have the bye weekend with the scheduled Reddit Alchemy war being forfeited. So we will be back in 2 weeks to catch a recap with Emphatic Elite. Until then, peace.